The Czechoslovakian and Saarloos Wolfdogs are two very similar wolfdog breeds with similar ancestry, similar appearance, but very different temperament. They are both creation of crossbreeding German Shepherd with the wolf, but of course, different lines of German Shepherds, different wolves, and different number of animals were used in the breeding process, which created difference in the breeds. The Czechoslovakian Wolfdog is an offspring of Carpathian Grey Wolf, while the Saarloos Wolfdog is an offspring of Siberian Grey Wolf. The wolf content in those breeds is typically between 10 to 30%. Different studies show different results. For example, one genomic study from 2019 found that the amount of grey wolf ancestry possessed by the Saarloos Wolfdog is 18 to 33%, and the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog 11 to 12%. The utilization of these dogs also played important role in the breed's development. The Czechoslovakian Wolfdog was successfully used for police and military, especially as border patrol dogs, and later also as search and rescue dog. These dogs are true workers. The Saarloos Wolfdog was also bred with the idea of creating less domesticated version of GSD, which would be much better for working purposes. But this was never reality, and the Saarloos Wolfdog was never used in large numbers for any utilization other than being a companion dog. So now you know what caused the differences between these two breeds, even though they are both GSD and wolf mix. But what are the actual differences? Let's start with the temperament. The Saarloos Wolfdog is more reserved, shy and timid around strangers. They take much longer to accept a complete stranger, and they are harder to socialize to live in areas with a lot of people. They also have low exercise needs. Don't get this wrong, they are always ready for long outdoor walks and hikes, and you should provide them with enough exercise, but they are not a real working breed that need excessive amount of exercise, and they are very calm and relaxed when they are indoors around their family. On the other hand, the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog is much more courageous. It is a very brave breed that should never be shy, and they are also more confident, and they accept strangers faster if you show them that they are your friends. But they are still pretty reserved dogs. Don't accept them to be friendly with everyone, definitely not. The Czechoslovakian Wolfdog is very active breed, and they are only suitable for physically active people and families who will provide them with a lot of daily physical and mental stimulation. But these dogs have a lot of common characteristics as well. First of all is their absolute loyalty to its owners and family. They love its family and want to be around them all day long. And you should not let them alone for long periods of time. Especially the Saarloos Wolfdog is known for having troubles with separation anxiety. Both also typically have higher prey drive, and they might exhibit same-sex aggression, but of course this can be vastly influenced by early socialization. Another similarity is their intelligence. I would say that the Czechoslovakian is a little bit easier to train, especially because they are more food motivated, but both breeds are excellent problem solvers and escape artists. They are able to find any weak spot in your fence and escape in a moment, either by jumping and climbing over it, digging under it, clawing and biting through, or pushing and sliding doors. They are really good at this. And what about the appearance? Again, they are both very similar, and they have the typical wolf-like appearance. First of all, the Saarloos Wolfdog is slightly larger and heavier than the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog. You can see the size comparison on the screen right now. The difference is not extremely big. The second important difference is the color. The Czechoslovakian Wolfdog comes in yellow-gray to silver-gray with a light mask. The Saarloos Wolfdog comes in wolf-gray, red and white, and also with white mask, but the mask is usually much bigger on the Saarloos Wolfdog. Other than that, these two dogs look very similar. Tell me in comments if you own a Saarloos or Czechoslovakian Wolfdog, and what is your experience with either of those two breeds. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.